Welcome to Yes Offense. Trigger warning, disclaimer, whatever you want to call it, this podcast will feature graphic language about sex, race, violence, and anything else that might make people uncomfortable. However, this is a comedy podcast, and everything and anything talked about on it should be viewed as an attempt at humor. Like, if you hear anything on this podcast you don't agree with or like, please just turn it off. No one on here is a politician or actually affecting the way you live. So if you genuinely have a problem with anything said on here, redirect your energy at a real issue going on in the real world. Now let's get into the show. All right, we're on. I'm honestly still reeling from the fact that I've known you for this long, didn't know you're a father.
Yeah.
Did not, had no idea, like literally no idea.
Yeah.
Zero.
Yeah, father of two.
Father of two, too. That's
Father
the other
of
thing.
two. Yeah.
When you were like, oh, I'm having another kid, I was like, another child. What? This man I've known, how long have we known each other? Like 8th grade? Well, I was in 8th grade probably.
Yeah, so over a decade now.
Yeah, easily.
Over
easily. No idea. You hide.
Over.
You're like Drake, dude. You just hid your children. I've never seen a picture you with them, or if I have, you frame it where like, this is a child I'm with. Not even that it's my kid.
I'm babysitting.
Yeah, I'm babysitting. This is my nephew.
Yeah.
Taught this kid everything I know, and it's just like this kid, and you're like, all right, cool. That's just he's out there being an entrepreneur of the youth. You're like youth basketball coach type shit.
Yeah, I just got these kids I'm working with for the day.
Exactly.
For the day.
But it's your child. That's crazy, dude. Anyway, guys, welcome to Yes Offense. I'm here today. I'm actually doing, I say this, I usually don't do a solo guest, but except for Mo Musa and Robbie Bernstein, but I've known this man for 10, like we said. We don't know, but it's been at least a decade.
At least.
And it's a good friend of mine, and he's on, and he does, you don't do stand-up, but you're an entertainer of sorts.
Entertainer of a few things.
Entrepreneur.
Yeah. Rolling Stone.
Successful, young.
These blanks.
Hell yeah, dude. Black dude. Hell yeah, dude. No, Brian Rogers, welcome to the podcast. I appreciate you coming on.
Yo, it feels very, very lit to be on this podcast.
Well,
I've been waiting to come on, man. I've been waiting to come on.
Yeah, no, I know you listen because you messaged me like, this is funny, and then one day you were like, can I come on? I was like, of course, dude. I'd love to have you on. Actually, now I'm thinking about it, we probably should have had one of our other friends from a decade ago over, but fuck them.
Fuck that dude.
Fuck those dudes. That dude. It's so you're a fucking dad that I didn't know.
Yeah, man. 8 months, 3-year-old.
And a 3. Wait, you have. So they're both here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I thought you said one was on the way. No, you have both.
No. I'm just picking one up.
Do you like? Do you like one more than the other?
I mean, I feel like all parents have that one.
They do. I'm not telling you to name. Obviously, I would don't just in case they hear this one day when it's famous.
Oh
But
yeah.
No, that's it. I mean, I feel like they're too young where you can be like, yeah, this one's whack compared to the other one. You know what I mean?
Nah, when you have like a baby you can't do much with, that one's whack. Like, my daughter's lit right now. I could do mad things with her. Like, we about to go probably to the bounce house.
Oh, nice.
I'm probably about to do some backflips. She probably about to look at me like I'm Spider-Man. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I
and
mean?
you get to look like a good dad, and hopefully a single mom walks by. It's like, look at him.
Yeah, no, it happens every time.
Yes,
I'm like,
dude.
I go. This is the reason why.
Sluts. Hell yeah, dude.
Nah, shout out Lee. That's a little gang. That's a little gang. I love that girl. But,
No, yeah, of course, yeah, dude.
yeah, but when the boy, when he gets older, you know what I mean? Hey, Lee, you know what I mean? Hey, gotta get you right, baby. Gotta get you right. Nah, I definitely plan to raise him like to be his own man, to be his own man, to be the person he wants to be. And that's I'ma just like put stuff in there for him to do, like if he wants to do track, basketball, baseball, like whatever, you know what I mean? If he wants to be a comedian,
Hell yeah.
YouTuber, that's the thing. If they want to do that, yeah, fuck it,
Dude, because all right, this is actually, I'm glad I brought this up because this is sad. I haven't told. Well, it's not like it's not a known fact. It's just you don't know this, and probably anybody listening to this definitely doesn't know this. Was fine because it's just you could figure this out if you just went into my past. But when I was younger, my parents were like, "What do you want to do?" And I didn't know, so they just made me do shit that I didn't even want to do because they're like, this kid needs to do something because like I just didn't know. So they made me do gymnastics
Really?
Yeah, they made me. Yeah, dude, dude, me. Yeah, like little like zany
I
me.
can't ever picture you doing
Dude,
gymnastics.
listen, I know how I know I'm not the most athletic kid, clearly, but I
you
have
don't
decent
look it at all.
no, thank you. Thank you. I know, but I have like good balance. I can do a cartwheel and shit, but that's it. That's it from that. They put me in a fucking gymnastics class and were like, yeah, that you'll learn from this. And it's like, dude, they didn't teach me how to do a backflip. That's all I wanted to learn. They taught me how to stretch. They taught me to work on those fucking beams and bars. It was weird, dude. I didn't like it at all. I didn't have to get in spandex or anything. They didn't touch me or nothing. They were actually just regular people teaching gymnastics.
Just regular people.
Yeah, it was, dude. These weren't gymnasts.
These
were regular people, dude.
with a 9.5 and a hobby on the side.
Dude, yeah,
This was a hobby.
Not
for
even.
them
It
trying
was
to teach you.
Yo,
how
so
to do,
you know, like
shit.
the Elks Club and shit like that. This was that, but a Polish version. Just a bunch of fucking pierogi eaters showing up on a Friday night to teach kids how to stretch and just not molesting us. It made no sense.
I wonder if that's something they do in their community. Like that's what it is. That's the thing.
But that's the thing. So when you know how like today it's like yoga, it's spandex. The girls have it's like girls who look fit. Everyone's fit. Everyone's hot. Okay. These were Slavic, sweaty, old. Like, dude, they were in sweatpants, but like the 90s sweatpants, like really baggy, vibrant. The hard gray, like gray, not that shows your cock off good though, just like really hard gray sweatpants.
The dirty one.
And that's what I had to deal with, and that's who I was. So I'm glad because this did have a point. I knew my stoner mind was going somewhere. If your kid doesn't know what to do, just let them figure it out. Don't just be like, you're doing this, because they don't know what to do after that. I lost a lot. Not really. I'm fine. I had a good time, and I did, I made the best of it. But I remember being like, I didn't sign up for this.
Yeah,
like,
you probably hated this shit.
Yeah, like deep down, when I had to do the activity, but like hanging out with some of the kids was fun, and overall... Yeah, that Polish camp was. Yeah, well, I've had some weird. I don't want to get.
I've heard you had a lot of camps.
Yeah. That was on the other podcast. I went to Polish camp too because of this thing. It was terrible, dude. Well, no, the camp was fun, but I had an experience there that I don't know if I want to. I guess I could divulge to you, but I don't. It's pretty wild. It was horrible, honestly. I feel like I have to now that we're on it.
Yeah,
All right,
you definitely have
all right,
to.
well, so this is going to get even weirder. So now I might cut this out. We'll see. I'll see how I feel about it. So I have to ask you this though, as a man now, though. Okay. So and this doesn't matter if you're young as this is a man. All right, so you're standing up straight.
Yeah.
Sorry, this is gonna be weird, and I know it's gonna be weird because this is a white dude asking a black dude this, so I apologize.
Oh, this is silly.
Yeah, I know. So you're all right. So, dude, you're hanging out in your bathroom by yourself. You're naked. Your dick's out. You look down at it. You're just standing there. It's normal, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's normal.
If you were I'm trying to put this into your perspective. Okay. If you were to bend over and like you're standing up, you just bend over in front of you, like hands on. You're stretching. Hands on your ankles. Yeah. If you looked at your wang at that point, doesn't it go smaller? Doesn't it get like? You know what I mean? Doesn't it go in?
I would think so.
Right.
Sure. Yeah.
Right. Okay. That's all I need to know. I need to know that happens to every guy. All right. Cool.
Doesn't it go in?
So this is horrible traumatic experience that happened to me that ruined. Has definitely altered my life. So, and I don't divulge this. I have not divulged this to a lot of people. I really don't care anymore because I'm past it. And this is a horrible experience of mine. So I'll tell you about it. So. Okay. I went to Polish camp. I think this is like my third year or second or third year. I don't recall exact year. I have friends there, yada, yada. I meet a girl there who we meet. We're having a good time. She's a camp crush. I love this girl, for lack of a better word. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't really, but you know what I mean?
She's your dream girl.
At the time, I'm like, she's so cute.
She's my Beyonce.
We are having a great camp romance. Like it is going like the movie. It's like a movie, dude. Like you're like, that's
sweet.
Okay. So This is so horrible. I don't want to talk about it. I'm sorry. It gets bad, dude. It's so bad. Like this is bad.
Okay.
All right. This is really bad. So I don't remember how, but we all ended up at our cabin one night, the dude's cabin. We're all hanging out.
Hold up.
Shoot.
Who's there?
Everyone.
Okay.
Everyone at the camp, dude.
Okay.
Everyone. I am not shitting you. Not like everyone who's, the teenagers, because there was multiple levels of this shit. Mm-hmm. Everyone is here.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. I don't remember what we were doing, but everyone was in a circle, laughing, chilling, shooting the shit. I don't remember what triggered this at first, but they pantsed one of the other campers. And he was like, and they took a picture of him right as they pantsed him. But is like,
that's so fucked up. These people are wicked.
I know. It gets horrible, dude. This is a bad. This is a bad story, dude. So
there's
then,
a lot of pause moments in that too.
Oh yeah, this is like girls doing it too. So it gets worse. So then, while we're laughing at this, one of them pants is me, dude, and I do the same thing, but I bend over to pick up my pants, and when I do that, they take a picture of me. So they then, dude, take the picture out, and I'm like, whatever, like I don't care because it's like in such a quick motion. I figure it's blurry. No, it's perfectly clear, dude. I am perfectly bent over like this. Like no one can see me, guys, but I'm basically squatting, trying to pull my pants up. Yeah. And they zoom in like the corner where you can see my little dickhead just poking, just like doop, just like hey guys,
the mushroom top,
dude, just the tip, just such a little horrible, dude. They all make fun of me. It's horrible. Everyone sees it. The girl does not treat me the same the rest of the trip.
No way.
It was dude. It hurt so bad. It was the worst experience. It was one of the worst experiences. Dude, I didn't. Yeah, it was horrible. It was. They all made fun of me. I went there. I think like 3 years after that, and they made fun of me the next year a little bit, and then after that, it didn't really matter. Yeah. But it was horrible, dude. I wanted it.
After that happened, how many more days did you have to go? Or
a day and I believe one. It was. I think that was. No, it was a full other day. I had to go to the dance, dude. I had to go to the dance, and everyone. It was so. Everyone just was staring at me. It's like, dude, there's like 40 kids. It's not a lot. It's not a lot of people, dude. It's so little amount of kids. Everyone knows. Yeah. All the younger kids knew. It was horrible.
Younger kids.
It was horrible,
That's
dude.
Sick.
It was the worst.
Oh my god, that's sick.
None of them even cared about the other kid's pictures. They couldn't see his dick. They didn't even get a good angle. Nothing. Horrible.
Oh my god.
Do you know what it's like? So that's the other thing too, dude. So up until this point in my life, I have not had a woman touch my wang. So I now have, from this point on in my life, anxiety.
A lot of celibacy.
Not even. I had major anxiety about any girls seeing my wang from that point on. Specifically, it's like,
that's trauma.
What's gonna happen? Yeah, and then I remember actually the first time a girl did, she's going down, and I was like, literally like terrified, and then. Because this is the thing, I stared at her face when she pulled it out, and she made a positive response. She didn't get like, you know what I mean? Like there's way I've heard at least girls react a certain way. I've never had a girl react negatively ever, but I've heard girls like giggle or laugh at other people. Like I've heard those stories where it's like, that's bad, dude.
Yeah.
That would also be traumatic, dude. I wouldn't.
Yeah, I could definitely I've definitely told a bitch, hey, make that bitch wake up.
Yeah,
get that bitch out. Yeah, absolutely.
You do.
Wake them up.
Yeah, this is America, goddammit.
Yeah, wake them up. You know what I mean? I just was hard. We were talking so much now. I'm so
That happens too, dude.
Hands up.
Dude, I really appreciate a girl who's cool with that during sex too. Like if you've been going a while and you're like, it's not all the way there, and they're like, I got you. It's like, of course, thank you.
I call those queens.
Yeah. I call them
queens.
Damn, sluts. But in a good way, dude.
Always in a good way. Definitely, I call those queens though. Them.
Wow, dude.
Go ahead, baby.
Feels good to get that off my chest about my
Yeah,
That's traumatic.
Yeah. Honestly, we go
It's
through a
fucking
lot
terrible.
of trauma as people. But yeah, I
man.
can see how that's traumatic, though.
Yeah, dude.
Definitely.
I don't. You know what? It's making this is a good segue. I'm segueing all over the place today, dude. This is a good segue. Do you? I hope you do, because you didn't see the other thing. We might talk about it a little. Do you watch Euphoria at all?
I do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank God I didn't bring it up before. Because have you been hearing about all the hullabaloo going on in Euphoria, cast and shit?
Absolutely.
It's insane. Like, well, first of all, the nudity shit. Like, I actually was dating a girl recently who.
She reminded you of Rue?
No, actually, I would never date a Rue. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? All right, hold on. This is great. I'm glad you brought that up. Is it just me, or I think it is just me, because from what I can tell on major social media, Zendaya is like extremely talented, and like, look, she's in everything. She's in every hit movie. I don't get her appeal. I understand she's attractive. I don't understand when people are like, oh, the talent. I'm like, her acting is very subpar. She's actually the least interesting character on Euphoria, in my opinion. Least charismatic. You genuinely kind of want her to die. I don't know about you.
I feel like they force her on us.
Yeah. That she had a great episode in this. Don't get me wrong. It was one of the best episodes of the season. The one when the cars crash and everything. That was fucking sick.
Yeah, I feel like she performed well in that episode specifically.
That's great.
They gave her more of a highlight on that.
Yeah, that was actually. I remember watching that and being like, "Yo, this is actually like, I'm impressed." Like, I was not expecting half the shit to happen in that episode.
Honestly, she's playing a very good crackhead. You know the crackhead from Snowfall?
Which one? Oh, that shit.
One? Yeah,
she's hot. It's Leon's ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
She was reformed.
She was a real crackhead
In real life.
Oh no! I was saying, but
The way she plays when she got thrown out of the car.
Yo,
Give me the fucking crash!
yeah,
chuck her out of.
That bitch went through it.
Yeah, she's hot too. Like, she looks like shit when she's a crackhead, and then when she cleans up, I'm like,
impressed.
Yeah, I'm very impressed.
I would definitely take Frank's girl though.
The newest one. I don't like the newest one. Yeah, the newest. Ugh.
The first one. No. Right. Literally, the girl. I think she's.
Yeah,
she
went crack. She
went
went into the crackhead one.
Yeah.
Are we thinking? Wait, which one are we thinking about?
The best friend.
The best friend one is the crackhead.
Wait, that was supposed to go to college.
Are you talking about that one, or are you talking about the other one who dated Leon? Because they're both hot.
Yeah. Before we were talking about the one that
Leon. Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah. I'm making sure. Okay. The one who, I would have taken Franklin's first chick, and then the new one, dude. I don't see it, dude. Listen, she is.
I feel like it's random too. They just started that, threw it into us.
She's that woman is. Listen, she's attractive, but for the other ones, it's just she comes up short to the other ones. Let's put it that way. I'm nothing to gawk at. I'll be honest. But yeah, I know. We'll get back to Snowfall though, because all right. So Zendaya, I don't understand Zendaya's huge appeal. I don't get it. I think she's the weakest of the fucking thing. And I don't remember now. We got, what were we saying before that shit? You said something about.
I just skipped it to the other show.
That is true. All right, look,
because I brought it to
fucking
the crackhead shit.
It was
Rue.
Yeah, Rue. Fucking.
Oh yeah, because that was the episode she played it well, so that's why.
Yeah. She's being, but I don't understand her whole appeal. I get she's attractive. I don't think she crushes it compared to any of the other. Everyone else on the show has a more unique story arc or whatever.
I be wanting to see Fez a lot, like his shit. Yeah, I care about that more.
So I care. He has a compelling story, but I'm not gonna lie, dude. I think everyone feels this way. They're just afraid to admit it. He's a piece of shit, but Nate Jacobs is the most compelling character on that fucking show, dude. Yeah. Whenever he's on screen, you're like, yo, what's he doing? Yo, he's a piece of shit. You're like, yo, what's he up to, dude?
Yeah, because he's one of those. Like when he put up to his pop shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't know. I thought he was gonna whip his ass.
I thought that was a cop out too with the gun. I'm like, yo, he brought that gun for no reason. Like, kind of. They wanted you to think he was. Yeah, anyway,
he's pussy.
Yeah, but with the nudity shit, dude, they started coming out with. Oh yeah, so I was dating a chick recently, and because I was wondering where it came from because I knew she didn't think of it on her own. Like, great chick, but I knew she thought of this from something. I knew she read this somewhere. There's a huge fucking thing about like, oh, there's so many male, like it's so much nudity on a show about teenagers, and it's like, yeah, dude, but obviously they're actors, and I'm not watching the show being like, yeah, they're in high school. I want to fucking like I want skins and all that shit. I don't know about you, but like Euphoria, if you watch Euphoria and you think this is like brand new, they did it in the UK a decade ago. A whole decade ago. It wasn't as graphic. Like, you didn't see people putting on condoms and shit. Like, they really do show that. But, like, they got, people got assaulted, like, drugs, overdose, were fucking in school. Like, they, all that shit.
Literally, all types of shit.
And then but then the girl I was dating was like, yeah, I don't like it because it portrays that shit. And this chick tried to tell me that if we continue to date, because we're not really anymore, she wouldn't want me to watch this show as a part.
Weirdo.
I know, that's right.
Fucking weirdo.
Right, dude? Like, real talk. That's what I'm right. We're adults.
Can you do that drop again?
Real talk.
We're adults, dude. You're gonna like. I don't want you watching a TV show that the rest of the country is watching. It's like I'm using it. First of all, it roped me in. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't want to like it, and I was like, all right,
Can I tell the truth about this show?
Go ahead. Go.
I feel like if social media wasn't talking about it as a whole, we wouldn't be watching it.
No,
I wouldn't be watching it personally.
Definitely.
I feel like I'm into it because social media got me to it. And
Same.
then like when I seen it, I was like, all right, now I just got to keep watching. Like,
Same.
Yeah.
I actually, because I saw a bunch of previews for it, was like, I can't believe this is coming back. Like, I remember hearing about it, and everyone was like, oh, everyone's fucking in the show, and it's just kids fucking. Oh, you're never gonna want to have kids if you watch the show. And I was like, all right,
how bad can it be?
Yeah, how bad can it be? And then I watched it. I was like, I see where they're coming from. At the same time, I am into this. I like fucked up shit, so I'm gonna watch shit like that. I like
This is really fucked up.
Yeah, dude, they get dark as fuck. And the thing is too is like I feel like that show. I feel like they like. I don't know. They only focus on shitty teenagers in that show. There's no one in that show who's redeeming, or you're like even this fucking latest show with the fucking Lexi, like the playwright, who she's supposed to be like, oh, she's the hero, dude. If somebody did, first of all, that play's bullshit. I don't care what anyone says about Euphoria. Like, that play made no sense. The play was like, I'm a weirdo. All my friends are leaving. This kid's gay secretly. Oh, my dad died. I guess my friends and I might be friends. And that was it. That was the play. Dude, high school production plays are never that good. There was nonsense. And then they had, like, her sister, like, dude, Cassie is a fucking idiot. Don't get me wrong.
She is.
She's a fucking tard. You're
a blonde.
Damn, sluts.
Straight up. Straight up. Let's be real. But I understood where, like, I'd be like, yo, what the fuck are you doing, dude? This is my life. You're not making fun of yourself.
Hell
You're up here showing me. And then she did snap when the fucking merry-go-round came around. I'd be like, you're showing me, how'd you find out about this, bitch?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. She ain't shit. Because she knew the most, and she would never speak up. And it would always lead to something.
Yeah, and
each time.
And then she's like, sometimes the truth is needed. It's like, the truth is you just sulk and to talk shit about people. It's like,
that's it.
You think this guy's gay. Maybe he is. You could have exposed that he could kill people, and you didn't. Like, this dude's wild. She exposed the least worst thing about him.
For being gay.
Yeah. And then there's another thing. Like, it's so progressive of a show or whatever, and the thing is like the villain is secretly gay, and we revealed that to everyone. And it's like, isn't that kind of fucked up? Like, why would you use homosexual? I don't know. That shit just confused me as a whole.
I see where you're going with it.
Anyway, the whole the whole fucking controversy they have now is like everyone's being like, oh, we didn't want to do nude scenes and shit like that, and it's like, dude, you're on HBO. Like, this isn't fucking AMC and shit. Like, I read a lot of this shit. There's actually a lot of, too, I don't know if you've seen this weekend, they have a lot of shit. This is the weekend of this will be coming out later, but whatever. You guys, you can look up any of these articles. There's literally, like, background actors complaining about shit, and it's, like, bitch shit. I don't know if you've seen it. Like,
no, I haven't seen it.
It's them being like, we didn't get fed at the specific time we were supposed to be fed. Like, I guess they went over schedule, and it's like, all right, just adapt. I don't know, bring snacks the next day. And then there's this specific one. This dude says, it's just one of them where they say, it was one of the actors. They said, there were times after 14 hours we were told this is the last scene. We're done after lunch. We took lunch, waited about 2.5 hours, and then we went back to set. it felt toxic to me because I don't think anyone was really happy to be there. It's like, dude, that first of all, like I hate when people throw around toxic when they just don't have a good time. You know what I mean? That shit is like, I felt, dude, I've worked at so many jobs where it was the definition of toxic and you just dealt with it because it's like, yo, I could quit. I could quit or I could, like, not even it's that. It's like, yo, sometimes that shit just calls for that. Like, I know you're not happy to be there, but I'm never happy to be at my fucking job. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's like, dude, this is the other thing too. I'm not excusing poor workmanship behavior. Believe me, I hate working. I don't like overtime. I refuse that shit. I want my free time. So I know where these dudes are coming from, but at the same time, dude, you're on a fucking the number one show in the world. It became the number one show in the world for a fucking reason. Yeah. And on top of this, dude.
This is for this show.
Yeah, this is Euphoria.
Wow.
Oh, you didn't think? What are you saying?
Oh no, I didn't know it was for the show. I thought it was like general, like background actors.
Oh no, this is for Euphoria. They're bitching, and it's like, dude.
Oh, shut up.
This is the other. Oh, one other thing they said, dude. The producers and all the actors are complaining that Sam Levinson or whatever, the creator, him and the director would show up without a storyboard. They would show up without shots lined up, and they would just do it on the fly, and that was annoying and disrespectful for timing. And it's like, do you see how well that show shot? Like, don't you think they kind of know what the fuck they're doing? Like, why are you like, that's like saying to Matt and Trey Parker, like, yo, they showed up without a storyboard in an hour. It's like, you see what they do? Yeah. They do that all the time. And it's like, yo, I just feel it's disrespectful. It's like, yo, shut the fuck up, you dorks.
It works.
Yeah, it works. Dude, they have...
That's what's wrong with people now.
Yeah, man. Dude, they have scenes in that show of someone, like, looking through a closet. And I'm like, yo, I know this closet has never looked this good. You know what I mean? It's like they know how to do shit. So it's like, just let them. Let the maniacs run the asylum if it's going to be that good is what I'm saying. I don't know. I just think Sam Levinson's pissing people off. They have a bunch of shit out about this. I'm oddly defending the show, which is a show that I've learned recently, like, hate watching. It's not real. It's like,
it has really good cinematography, though. Yeah, man. I will say that about this show.
It is, dude. And I don't, like I said, I don't hate the show. I don't even hate watch it. It's just, it's so entertaining. There's a lot of it I do not like. Like, I think a lot of it's way too unrealistic. Like
this play. Where's the teachers at, bro? Hold on. This is, I mean,
dude, how did she clear most of the play with the like? I've been involved with plays in school that were just one.
I got experience.
Yeah, I think, but yo, you have to approve shit. You can't just show up and be like, yo, we're gonna have a bunch of dudes humping on stage.
Yeah, there's no way, especially with the shirt off.
Yeah, it's just like I don't see it. And then, but the other thing too, dude, is about the show is a lot of what the teenagers do, like. Don't get me wrong. I got in some wild shit in high school and definitely after high school. We both know. Yeah. We both been to some shit. But it's like in high school, dude, these kids are acting like they have adult access to shit. Like Nate, I don't know. Does he have a credit card? Because they could at least show him having a credit card. Because he just gets into hotels. He's driving wherever he wants. He's
always got gas.
Comes and goes, dude. Does he have a job? Do any of them have a job?
I don't know. I never seen it. That's
right.
Okay.
And Fez is never moving. He's fucking in his house the whole
he's
fucking...
never tried. Yo, he the best no traps.
Yeah.
How he got all that? Man,
right.
I seen probably 2 customers and that's it.
And it's just weird. It's a weird show where they just have people doing certain things where I'm like, yo, I wouldn't know how to do this in high school. Like the amount of blackmail these kids do, I'm like, yo, these kids think like criminals. And I know it's just 6, it's like 10 kids focused on in a high school, and I know it's like they're focusing on them for a reason, yada yada. But it's like, dude, I just never knew it like this. It's so unreal. It's just like Skins. I don't know if you ever watched Skins from the UK, but there's
I haven't watched it, but I know about it though.
It's literally like the kids in that get into shit where you're like, yo, I don't see how this.
Yeah, nah.
And they get treated like adults, like. We're going so deep on Euphoria, but okay. But like, you know, when the drug dealer scene, all that shit, when they bring Ruin, it's like, or they're like, Rue, you gotta go, and she doesn't leave, and she always gets roped into shit. Yep. That wouldn't happen in real life. You would be like, bitch, get the fuck out of my fucking car. You're gone.
Bitch.
Yeah,
get the fuck out of here. Literally, you're about to get into some.
Yeah, you wouldn't be like,
what's happened? You'd
be like, yo, I gotta tell you, you gotta chill. I'd be like, you'd grab her and be like, get the fuck out. Like, I've seen that happen at parties, dude. Like when chicks are acting up, I've seen the host come up and be like, get her out, and they just grab the chick who's acting up, and she's like, get off me, and they just throw her out of the fucking house, and you're like,
oh my god, can we speak on bouncers real quick?
Yeah, go ahead. We bounce around, Claire.
I hate bouncers.
Why, you've gotten into some shit with some bouncers?
I have.
I can see it.
They threw my little ass right up on that. No cap. They threw my ass right on that.
I was say, dude, like, yeah, because I've never gotten handled by bouncers, but I've seen dudes twice, both our size, get handled. So I can only imagine them being like, come on, bud. And just lifting, two of them lifting your shoulders. Not because you're not short. But like them just bouncers, that
that's crazy. But I always seen them like they be big as hell, and it'd be like somebody small or even somebody like your size just doing the most. Like they already chilled out, they trying to leave, they manhandling, just tossing them. I'm like, damn.
I've seen it.
You'd just embarrass him from all the hoes. Like that's not a good look.
Dude, the other thing, you know what I hate is the bouncer who thinks he's the boss. Who's like, dude, I've walked in.
His way or no way.
Or they walk in and they're like, how you doing? They're like, ID. And you look at it and they're like, you couldn't have gotten a better picture. And you're like, dude, I'm not. What the fuck are you? And then they'll count your. Dude, I had a bouncer do that and then count my money and be like, bro, I don't have this change on me. You mind just like eating this one? And I was like, no, go get the change. And he was like, all right. And I was like, are you really giving me shit for you not having money?
That's crazy.
Dude, it's insane. Like, where
was that at?
That was so long ago. And anyone listening to this will know how long ago this is. Is Up and On the Rocks, which has been shut down because of murders that happened.
Up and On the Rocks. Wow.
Yeah.
Damn,
it's still down there.
Over there.
Yeah, it's still down there. It's just it's a shell of a building. No one can sell it because I think it's got numerous violations and shit. It's also had numerous crimes happen there. I'm pretty sure it did shut down because of a not mass shoot, but like a gunfight.
Shootout.
Essentially, shootout. It's hard. It's downtown Hartford. I used to date a girl who lived across from it too.
Oh, that's crazy. I dated a few that lived near the area.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. They had to be.
I didn't know until I pulled up. I said, "Oh shit, you live right next to me."
Exactly. Same thing. I was dating a girl who lived right across the street from it, and I walked out. Was like, "Yo, that's Up and On the Rocks," and she's like, "Yeah." I was like, "I haven't been here. Like, I remember when the shit was open." She's like, "Yeah." A lot of murders happened there. Same shit. I was like, I know. Another thing to connect on.
Yeah. I was about to say a lot of times it's like Connecticut. We be having good spots and then it just gets fucked up.
Dude, Connecticut
you can't have shit great.
Shout out to Kierome Lawrence, fellow comedian in Connecticut. He has a bit where he explains like no one outside of Connecticut thinks there's anyone but white people in Connecticut, and it's true. And on top of that, nobody thinks Connecticut is like grimy at all, and there are like 6 grimy ass cities / towns where you drive through them and you're like, I need to get the fuck out of here. Willimantic, Bridgeport, parts of New Haven, Hartford, a lot of Hartford. It's fucking dog shit in some of these spots.
In some places, New Britain too.
Definitely, dude. Connecticut is obviously like where the elites hang at times, but like, dude, the trickle down is bad in certain areas. You're like, this is fucking dog shit.
Yeah, and nobody out of Connecticut knows that though.
Yeah, no one in the nice spots specifically. They know about the shitty spots, but then if you're wealthy in Connecticut, Connecticut rules. If you're anything under that, it's like it is a struggle to live out here.
Even if you're middle class, because it's
tax.
One little car accident or like.
Oh God, dude,
it's bad.
And there's nothing to do out here too. Not like it's not like nothing, but there's no super attractions or major landmarks, and we should leave, dude. Let's leave.
Facts. What are your favorite states?
I really like. I enjoyed California when I went to it. I really like Rhode Island. I love that the beach.
Okay.
I
Hey, we went to a beach together before.
oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah, a few times.
Yeah, a bunch of times.
Hell yeah, dude. Oh my god.
We got some funny ass.
No,
time.
dude. There's a specific
thinking about
story
it
of you. I don't even remember if we were fucked up or not. But we were walking down the beach, and there was a group of white dudes, like big, like just a group of huge, not even huge, just a huge group of white dudes, all like yeah. And there's like you, me, my cousin, and probably Austin or something, like Dylan or Austin, one of the other gang.
I think it was Dylan.
And we're walking. And you had your shades on, and we split because it was a huge group of dudes, and you're like, nah. And I was like, we're like, what are you doing? And you're like, I got it. You're like, and you didn't even answer. And you just, these group of dudes are all like, yeah, like having a good time. And you walked through them and disrupted their whole thing. Like they were like, and you were like walking through them like, hi, excuse me, bye. And they were like, and they all parted around you and then watched you walk through them and walk off, and then they closed and left, and we were laughing so hard because we were thinking this, like, we just get out of their way, and you just went through them so nonchalant.
I remember that.
And they didn't, dude, they reacted like to your energy. We're like, yo, get out of this kid's way. You weren't even threatening. You were just like, what I don't give a fuck, you guys are in my way. And they were like, whoop.
That shit crazy.
Good times, dude. You know what, guys, if you didn't think that was cool, fuck you. Listening.
Nah, no cap. I remember that. I was young and crazy back in the day.
Yeah,
I don't know if I was lit either. I might have been, knowing me.
Because I don't.
tend to get drunk.
Yeah, I don't remember, but I feel like it was a good day. I remember that specifically as that time of day.
Shout out real nigga energy. I'll say real nigga energy.
These blacks.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hey.
And Rhode Island, I like a lot, dude. I really, I haven't been Maine. I vacationed a lot in, but that's only in the summer, and it's cold then too. But I'd say Rhode Island's a big one. New York's always fun, but their mandates and shit. California, I've had a great time in. Besides traffic, good times.
I hear Cali traffic is terrible.
Dog it. I had a mental breakdown, whatever you want, in traffic. Yeah, I had a genuine. I thought I was gonna be late to the Comedy Store to go see all my favorite comedians at the time, and I had like my brain fried over. Like I felt like my brain hurt for a while in traffic because of how fucking tedious it was to get through. I had to take pills. I had to eat an edible. It was a fucking problem.
Damn, that sounds trash.
It was, but I got through that one. I made it to the show on time. It was just stressful.
How do you think people get to like work on time in New York and Cali? Do you think that's a thing?
Yeah, they time it different than we do. Like dude, that's so out in Cali. If you have to travel, I want to say 5 miles. That's at least, dude. I want to say like no 20 miles is an hour at least minimum.
20
bare
miles
minimum
is an hour.
Bare minimum 20.
Wow.
Like bare minimum, like because between the times, any rush hour time. So if you're up between 6 and 9, you're in traffic. That's facts,
guaranteed.
And then 3 to 7 is traffic again. So traveling in between those times, you're sort of okay. In those times, if you have to go 10, 15 miles, you're in traffic for an hour. It's insane. I can't, dude. Out here, I go from fucking here to Hartford in a half hour. That's what, like
30.
Yes,
30
I don't know, whatever. Yeah, that, and it's a half hour. Yeah. That's it. Done. It's not a fucking double time. It just sucks, dude.
I would hate that, honestly.
I was really not a fan.
I think I'm gonna go to Atlanta though. I'm gonna make that move.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I want to pursue my acting career even more. So.
Oh yeah, dude. Hell yeah, do it up. Yeah. I've never been to Atlanta, but I've heard very good things.
You gotta go. It's pretty fucking dope.
I like the show too.
Oh yeah. Can we talk about how they took forever for the season?
That's why they canceled the other one too. I don't know if it's ending this season or if they're.
I was about to say, is this the last season or 4?
It's either.
I think I've seen a report that said they're done after
this one or the 4th, or they're finishing up with 4.
I think they're finishing up with 4.
Okay, I hope so too, because I hate when they cancel something. You know what I mean? They're like, we're just done. Yeah. This is actually a weird parallel I'm gonna make, but especially the first season of Atlanta, I think just the second season went more obscure and way more into satire than comedy.
It didn't really have
exactly. And it was very good. Don't get me wrong. And there were funny parts, but
absolutely.
the first season is way more comedic.
Absolutely.
Way more comedic satire than metaphoric satire. And I might be making both of those terms up. I'm not. I know all those terms exist.
Nah, that sounded legit. Like, so. I feel like it's perfect wording too. Like I'm rolling. Like, nah, that was perfect.
But the first season of Atlanta to me is as close as we get to a lot, not live action, but is a spiritual live action brother to the Boondocks. Mm-hmm. I think I would argue that, because like the Boondocks, they would take social situations and just put them under a magnifying glass and just make them funny as fuck. Like I'll give an example. Like the scene when who's the fucking whoever that guy.
Okay.
I forgot his
Roland.
Darius.
Okay.
He's in the gun range and he's shooting at the dog. Yeah. And then the rednecks come up and are like, "You can't shoot that dog. It's a dog." And then the Muslims come up and are like, "You have no problem shooting terrorists." And it's like, that shit's so funny, dude. And he's like, "One day there will be a revolution." And then Stanfield's just standing there between them like, what?
The fuck is going on?
Yeah, what's going on? That shit is so fucking funny. Like, I love the level of all that. Like,
absolutely.
And then,
that's hilarious.
Yeah, and we're like the time the guy is like, "You're a funny ass." He's like, "You're a good ass rapper. You're that real rapper, Mob Deep shit."
Yeah.
I love that shit. And he's like, he's like, "If you ever betray me, I'll kill you."
Yeah.
I'll kill for you. He's like, "Don't let me down. I don't know what I'd do." And you're like, "The fuck?"
And he just leaves.
Yeah, he just leaves. And it's shit like that. I don't know. It's just the invisible car, the jail scene's pinnacle Atlanta. But like shit like that. And I don't mean that, like, I know this is a white dude saying this, so pardon me, but like, is it just like that in the Boondocks? Like, a lot of TV shows, Snowfall's different. That's in a different realm. That's criminal shit. But like, there's a lot of TV shows where it's all black casts and they talk like how I think they talk as if they're on TV, and it's like, dude, Atlanta and the Boondocks, the way they talk in that, I'm like, that's how the black people I know talk. Like, you know what I mean? Like, really talk.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, just shooting the shit talking. I'm like, that's what I like. Or,
that's
yeah. I don't know. It's more real. It's more realistic, is what I mean. Phonetically or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
That I like that about those two shows specifically. Like if you watch Blackish, don't get me wrong, it's funny at times, but it's glossy and sparkly and hammed up. Like, they can't say certain shit, you know. They can't also portray how certain people actually feel. Like, I don't know.
I feel like it might be more for my grandma than me.
Right.
I watch it now and then. I like it. But it's not a show that I've been like, nah, I gotta watch this in full.
Right.
Finish this. This is decent. My grandma watches it. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. Are you caught up with Snowfall too?
Yeah, absolutely. I was just about to speak on it.
They could do it. What are we gonna say? I love it.
I was gonna say, how do you feel about this upcoming season?
It's great so far. I think it's awesome. I'm actually like, for spoilers, anyone's listening, check out Snowfall. It's about crack. It's great. But I am genuinely, because in all the other seasons they've had a antagonist of sorts, and in this one it's all internal. And I really like that shit. Like, I don't know what's going to happen with them. Like, it actually seems like someone's going to die major this season. Like, one of the family. Like, I don't know, because they're really butting heads, and maybe they'll come together. But in Snowfall fashion, they usually do something crazy. So I'm stoked, dude. I think it's the best crime show on TV right now. I'd argue that with anything. Like, it's better than Ozark. Top Boy's great. Don't get me wrong, it's coming back.
Yeah.
I'm there for that.
I didn't know you knew about Top Boy.
Oh, dude.
Shout out Top Boy.
Dude, I knew about Top Boy when it
first came
the
out.
original, but because people don't know, Top Boy is going to be on Netflix season 2 next week. Actually, I'm there. But the original seasons were in fucking the UK. They were on like Channel 4 or whatever, and there's only 4 episodes in 2 seasons, so it was 8 episodes, and that was it. And then they got canceled, and now the new one on Netflix is actually seasons 3 and 4, even though it shows up as seasons 1 and 2.
Oh,
It's I love it, dude. That is one of the best crime shows too. It's like
definitely up there,
but
sure.
Snowfall has that multi-level of like, we got the CIA, we got the Mexicans, we got
Yeah.
Is it in Inglewood? That's where they are.
I think so. It's either
It's LA,
Inglewood.
I know that.
Yeah.
But
Downtown.
that I love that multifaceted, like they show how it's like The Wire, but only the good parts. I say that to people too. I go, if you like The Wire, they go, you like The Wire? I go, I love The Wire. I go,
Yeah, you'll love this.
I go, so you'll like this because it's The Wire without all the boring shit. Like,
Facts.
don't get me wrong, The Wire.
Yo, that's crazy that you feel that way. Like it took me so long to get past season 2 on The Wire.
Dude, people
Like that was one of the most boringest seasons out of that whole shit.
Real talk.
dude, I don't.
I love that.
I don't. I haven't rewatched The Wire in a long time, and I actually last time I did, I skipped season 2. But everyone says on the rewatch, at least season 2, a lot of people argue season 2 is the best season, and I don't see it.
Absolutely not.
I don't.
Absolutely not.
Maybe on the rewatch in a few years, I'll let you guys know how I feel. But if you don't think season 4 of The Wire is with the kids is pinnacle, I don't get it. Like that one has the most
Layers, and shit going.
layers, direction, and it is actually concise. There's not a lot of in the other seasons. There's shit that happens where you're like, I don't even know why this is going on.
Yeah,
You feel like
especially in season 1.
yeah, all over. Like, don't get me wrong, great show, but like, god damn, I don't want to feel like I'm reading while I'm watching TV.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Sometimes
literally.
that's how you feel watching that show. You're like, man, I'm taking a fucking socioeconomic class right now. Fuck, dude.
On some crazy shit,
Yeah.
South Park might be one of my favorite
The
shows.
poster in the background.
Yeah.
It's great, dude. South Park, Eric Cartman, one of the greatest TV villains of all time. I'll argue
He's
that.
a goat. Yeah, he's a goat.
He-
He's hilarious.
He's done it all, dude. He's fucked and ruined so
He's
many people's
literally
lives. So much shit.
literally done it all.
He's diabolical, dude. It's insane. I'm pretty sure we could actually look up an article. There's got to be something. All of
It's 25
Cartman's-
seasons.
Cartman's crimes. Wow, right there. It's not. It's literally the first thing. Eric Cartman. Oh man, there's got to be a thing where it's like everything he's done. Oh my god. Every single in order from Reddit. Oh my god. Held Stan at gunpoint, kicked a foot into Pip's food, wore a Hitler costume to school, took starving Marvin's food, made a song about Kyle's mom being a bitch, broke into Kyle's house, dressed up as a Native American, tried to be a mock black culture,
These blacks.
did blackface. Yo, he's diabolical. Became a hooker. Made Kyle fall down into a cave, beat up an endangered monkey, beat up a sloth, beat up a snake, froze Kenny's head and took his eyes. Yo, these are wild. I know these are all true, too. It's just...
He's a menace to society.
Sued the school, took half of Stan's things. He's violated all of them. Hold on. This goes to... These are just in the seasons. That was just season 1. Wait, that was just season 1, everybody.
Shit.
We just went through just a few of season 1. But if you scroll through this on Reddit, infiltrated the NSA, interrupted Wendy's presentation with booing. So some of these are just silly. But, yo, it's the list goes on. It's insane. Tried to pee on Craig.
Bro, they're 25 seasons in. That's incredible.
Shout out to Eric Cartman, dude. Yeah, Matt showed same shit as earlier. Why would you stifle that creative beast?
I really wish Boondocks lasted longer.
I wish they didn't do that 4th season too.
It felt forced.
I heard they're coming back though with Aaron McGruder because he wasn't involved in that final season.
Oh, really?
That's why it was so bad. Like, I noticed it immediately. I don't know about you. If anyone can, try to prove me wrong. You can tell from the final episode of season 3 right into the first episode of season 4 that there's something missing. And when you find out it's the guy who owns the creator, who created the cartoon, the comic strip, and then created the anime that everyone
that everyone fucked with.
Huge. It's one of the best. It's comedy cartoons. It's one of the best. I'll argue with anyone that it's fucking hilarious. And they took him away, and wow, got way off track. So that's the parallel to Atlanta with the fucking. Besides what I already said, same thing with Aaron Magruder is with Donald Glover.
Yeah, that's it,
They
Danny.
both take mad long to produce their show, but it's worth it. Like if I was the executives, I'd be like, "Yo, you tell me when, because people will watch this." And I know it's gonna, money, but it'll be worth it. Because in the end, like same thing, like Donald Glover takes mad long because that dude, like, I'm not a fan of his music per se, but he is talented. Like
I'm a fan of him.
Yeah, dude, he fucking.
He's a creative.
He does it, dude. I saw his stand up, not top tier, but he fucking killed it. Like he has some good he has some good bits.
Fire.
I've seen some of his stand up. I was like, yo, that's shit I think of, and he did a good job. So shout out to Donald and Danny Glover too. Who knows? But Donald Glover, dude, fucking. Him and Aaron Magruder both had that predicament where they're like, yo, you're taking too long. And then they fired them or got rid of them. And it's like, dude, they're good though. Like their product is anyone else at the helms, it will fuck it up clearly. Like same thing with the I didn't even watch. This is a bad example because I didn't watch it, but like people love Roseanne and then they did the spinoffs and people are like, what the fuck is this? Because I mean, Roseanne's nuts, but they got rid of her, and it's like, well, her nutbagginess is also what made this show,
Yeah.
This is a TV heavy episode. I don't care. This is great. I'm having a great time.
I love TV, so
yeah,
I didn't mind it.
I've
been on TV.
Yeah, you've been on TV. We even bring any shit, the shit you've done too. Fuck.
Yeah.
You've been on TV? Where have you been on TV? I also know you've been in a movie. I don't want to.
Yeah. A movie, commercial, some shows. I'm currently trying to look for my resume now because I don't know.
Oh,
I really
you just forgot.
Oh,
What about some highlights?
I really don't be like knowing all the shows. Like off the top, I can tell you. I was paid to be in Power. My scene,
nice.
my scene didn't make it though. So
oh fuck, man.
Yeah, bro, I had to cut off my beard and everything.
Oh,
like a little ass boy.
Were you just like a?
Yeah, I was background, but I had a
You were there though. You were on screen.
Yeah,
it would have been.
It would have been.
Oh damn. Dude.
But I had a union role. I had a union role, so yeah,
dude,
I got paid pretty good.
Dude, you got so much sniz off that, dude. You really, dude, people love
sick.
Power.
Yeah, facts. 50. Can you? I know you're listening to this. So, can you help me out, bro? Fuck.
Dude, shout out to 50 Cent, dude.
Yeah, he's doing it.
I've always been a 50 Cent fan as a kid who liked rap.
G Unit. You was a kid in that little Dave Chappelle bit.
Yeah. Yo, but like everything he's done, dude, I've always like rooted for him. Even when he's like fucking with, when he's being mean to people, I'm like, they did something that I don't care. Like, because he's actually funny, dude. Like he has a comedian sense of humor where it's like, a perfect example is like people were making fun of him for being fat. And he was like, yeah, I don't look as good as I thought. That's on me. And the woke people were like, look at 50 Cent go against fat shaming. It's like, nah, dude, 50 Cent literally agreed with them and was like, fuck you either way. I'm still going to, you're right. I got to work harder, but I'm still better than you.
Absolutely.
That's mindset's amazing, dude. I love it.
Guy. 50 is one of my idols for sure.
He's great, dude. Like the amount of just fuckery he does, I love. Like I just love his. He has like what's it called? Like a juvenile sense of like pride and what's the thing when people slight him, he's like, I'm gonna fuck your whole day
absolutely.
up for like the littlest
50 Cent, dude, that guy.
Yeah.
Dude, I love what he did.
I respect that shit, dude. I don't know why it's like, but because it's like, yo, you know how he is, so why would you fuck with him? Like, if anything, I would always want to be cool with 50 Cent.
And I respect it because that's how you get yours. Because you ain't finna play with me. So
yeah,
I respect.
And that's the thing too. I carry that to my because I say this with comedians because there's certain comedians I'm friends with all sorts of comedians, but there's ones who I'm close with who I'll always say like they're cool with people who that suck and aren't funny or are just genuinely go against the type of humor we like, and they're like, yeah, man, I just don't really care what they think, and I'm nice to them, and I don't really care if they don't like me, and I'm like, yeah, I'd rather make my enemies than like at some point, like you know what, if I'm not gonna try to be cool with someone who genuinely isn't gonna try to help me or be nice to me, like I'm not gonna force. So like, absolutely, if you're gonna be kind of a dick to me, I'll just be a dick to you back. And if you want to be my enemy, you can be my enemy because you like there's no such thing as anyone who's
I like thrive with like competition. I wouldn't even say it's competition, but like
confrontation. Dude,
yeah.
I'm like that too. Like I don't even thrive. I've realized I'm very. If there's confrontation, dude, I go towards it because I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna lose sleep. I'll tell you that. You're not gonna pop up in my dreams. Like I'm gonna get this shit out of my mind.
Yeah.
I'm gonna we're gonna talk about.
Facts.
Like I'm gonna confront you
because I'm an overthinker, so I can't.
Exactly,
I can't.
I do that shit too, dude. If shit like that happens, I call the person, or if I know where they're gonna be. That's crazy, but like for comedian shit, like if I know that person's gonna be at a mic, I go to that mic, I pull them aside and be like, yo. Let's talk about this shit. Yeah, bada bing, bada boom. We're grown men, most of us, so it's never been a problem. But like it's wild, dude. Like I'm not saying look for enemies or make them, but like if someone's being a twat, like why? I'm not killing everyone with kindness. I don't have time for all that. Like certain people, if I respect you, but like if you're a genuine twat, like I'm just gonna be like fuck you and move on. And if you're like, oh, he's a dick, it's like, nah, dude, we don't like each other. Why would I be nice? Like that shit annoys me too. Like I don't.
It's the audacity of people these days,
dude. I've ran into people from high school who I'm clearly not friends with. Not friends. Like we were friends, and then. Huge falling out, like a friend ending event. Yeah. And then they come up to me and they're like, yo, how you been? I'm like, yo, we haven't been friends for a decade. Yeah. Why are you talking to me? And they're like, oh, you're still mad about that? I'm like, are we friends? Did we become friends?
Yeah, what happened?
When did we become friends again? And they're like, but it's been mad long. I'm like, what? Why would I don't? It's weird. It's like, yo, I don't walk up to people who I don't like, and I'm like. Good to see. Like, no, it's like, yo, let's just move on.
Yeah, like I would literally walk
past
air
you,
out
like, here.
If that's the case, I'd literally just walk past.
Anyway, got real for a sec.
Shout out to the real nigga shit.
What was the? You were in the Tubman?
The Harriet movie.
The Harriet Tubman movie.
Yeah, I played a soldier.
You're in back of her on the raft. Or on the boat.
Yeah, I'm on the boat. I literally made New York Times because of that shit too.
Hell yeah, dude. You're on. Yeah. You guys check out the Harriet Tubman New York Times thing when they were complaining about how. What did they complain about for that?
They definitely complained about some shit. I don't think she's the one.
Yeah, they're like this Harriet Tubman. Yeah. Well, yeah, it was they
definitely threw shade on her.
I forgot what they did for those. Yeah, man. Every fucking movie now, dude. They're like, if there's one minor. Inaccuracy. Not even Zeta Beats played some ugly bitch recently, and they were like, "She's not ugly like Zeta Beats. Zeta Beats is too hot to play this ugly bitch."
He was like, "Nah, she's not it."
Dude, Zeta Beats could play fucking Hitler's daughter, and I'd watch that movie, dude. She's so hot, dude. Speaking about Atlanta, dude, we are. I
got it.
Anyone talk shit?
The list.
Okay. Anyone before we get into that? Anyone talk shit about this podcast, dude? It's amazing how many things I bring up that just. They all like feed into one another. I just want to point that out. This is all off dome. Brian can attest.
I feel like that's a skill.
It is. We've been going for we'll wrap up soon, but we've been going for an hour at this point.
Have we?
Yeah.
At this point? Wow.
Crushing it, dude. Damn. I feel good, too.
Yeah, I feel like it was just a half. This
is great.
So yeah, I'm good.
Hell yeah. What you been on, Brian?
All right, man. I've been on Love Life. Shout out that one. I was a wedding guest. Oh yeah, they gave me screen time on that too. So definitely shout out that one. Dash and Lily. I was a concert attender. I got to see what's this good the Jonas is it the Jonas Brothers? It's like three of them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the Christian boys.
Yeah, I got to see them and they paid me to be out there.
So, oh, nice.
Yeah.
There you go.
I think they probably put that in a Netflix type of thing. God friended me. I was in a movie theater in that, so
yeah, you're just chilling.
Yeah, literally chilling. Yeah. Watching a movie. Yeah. Watching a movie. FBI.
You were talking during the movie in the movie?
Literally. I wanted to be. I try to have some popcorn there too, fucking it up. No food on set type style. Yeah, the FBI shows. I was like John Wick on there.
Yeah.
You can see me spraying shit. FBI Most Wanted.
Were you really someone shooting stuff? Or are you just now?
Nah, I
thought you were like a SWAT. You were like one of the SWAT backgrounds.
Nah, I want to be. Shout out, yo, FBI, put me on there. I know y'all listening too. I was on the Most Wanted FBI.
Someone does hear this and they're like, "We're reaching out. We need someone to play a pedophile." And you're like, "What the hell, man? I don't look
Damn
like
it. Not again.
Yeah. Why am I?
Sick.
Why? Why me?
I'd be pissed. Like,
you're not a
come
pedophile at all.
Yeah, nah, I'd be like, damn, bro, this is what I think of me. Like,
Yeah,
this
right?
why-
This is
why
what you
hit
saw.
me
You saw
up.
my headshot?
Yeah, like this is what this told you.
The twist. It's
Yeah.
the best looking pedophile. That's the name of the
Look.
episode. You're like, no, but
Yeah.
I appreciate the guy.
Literally.
Continue. Sorry.
A nah, you good, bro. A Nardelli's commercial.
Hell yeah.
Shout out Nardelli's. You know what I mean? They sponsored the boy. I walk up in there. I show him the commercial. I get about 2 of them subs.
Really?
Nah. But I get.
I keep taking you so seriously. This is
I
how it
need
is
to.
being an actor.
Yeah, nah. I need to. And I've been into some school commercials like for Plymouth State. Have you ever been to Plymouth?
I've been to the town
Yeah.
to see like that the pilgrim shit.
Yeah.
Like I went there when I was younger. My mom broke her leg.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
She fell down a hill. But oh yeah.
I'm glad she's okay now.
She's fine. Yeah, she's
Yeah.
doing all right.
Doing all right for
She's
herself.
walking and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah,
She's good.
I've been there, but no, I've never been to the campus or anything. No.
Bro, it's legendary.
I've
Like,
heard.
It's
Carrillo went there too.
Yeah,
Cody. Yeah. Shout out to Cody Carrillo.
Literally, he was part of some of my crazy memories too. During Halloween weekend, he got lost. Yeah, he literally got
His
lost.
giant ass got lost.
Yeah, no
In
cap.
the woods, did they try to kill him because they mistook him
Yeah.
for Bigfoot?
We found him near fucking train tracks at the end of the night.
That sounds like a horror movie.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, literally. What are you doing over here?
Yes.
Why are you near the train track?
Yeah, this is some heroin.
Yeah, come on.
And Cody wouldn't do that, just for clarification.
Yeah.
We use his full name in this.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. No,
Yeah.
I mean, no, he wouldn't, dude. He would
Oh,
definitely
no,
not do
no.
Oh, his
Shout out
name
Cody.
is allegedly.
Yeah,
Cody.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, guys, it's allegedly. Don't Google that man. Anyway.
Shout out, bro.
What was-
yeah, he was basically. Oh yeah, found him near train tracks. But yeah, legendary school. So many parties. Thursday, Sunday.
I believe,
It's lit.
dude. So I went
It's
to
lit.
UConn, and it was actually,
that's fine, too.
yeah. But I went. I should have thrown weed around more. I guess I should
Yeah.
have been a more frugal drug dealer. But
Mm-hmm.
I still went to a bunch of parties, but they were very tame compared to parties I'd been to. And any party, I don't know, man. It's just I don't know what it was. I didn't drink enough. That's the thing too. I don't drink enough to get loose like that. Where I don't know. I smoke too much, and then I'm just end up chilling in the corner and shit. So
Yeah,
but
I get it.
I also like the thing at UConn was our party scene was fucked up because so many kids had died from previous years on like spring weekends, so they locked everything down. If there was ever too many people, they would just
shut it down.
cops would shut down everything, dude. You never heard about crazy parties. Craziest party I went to during my college times was when I think you were there. I'm praying you were. You were at Matt Terrell's party.
Yeah. Yo, oh my God. Crazy thing about that. We were having a party right up the hill.
And then they brought the party.
Yeah, we literally brought it down.
So, guys, this is obviously, I don't know if anyone in Middletown or anyone listens to this, but whatever. This was a legendary party in Middletown,
Legendary.
Connecticut.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, dude. It was one of those parties where it would, like, I don't to this day still know how the cops didn't come. This was a neighborhood where cops patrolled all the time because of drug activity, crime. Like there was just shit, kids being ruffians. We used to do that shit.
hospital right there.
The CVH hospital is right fucking there. There's always escapes. There's always a fucking problem. There were so many people at this party that they were piling into the street. There was a side street. People were just standing in the street partying. In the house. The house got
house is packed.
trashed.
Oh, absolutely.
People trashed that fucking house. I went around that house. Ran into every single kid I knew from Middletown, and I couldn't smoke at the time. Everyone had alcohol. I took shots from everyone. Drunk, called the kid. I ran up to some kid I didn't like, called him a slur.
Yeah,
you could figure out
Called
which
him a
one.
pussy.
Yeah, I was like,
And I got news for you. That means you gay.
and he punched me in the face, dude. And I didn't even know he punched me in the face until I turned. Like he punched me in the face. And I was looking the other way because I was talking shit to him. Next thing I know, I'm facing the other way, and I'm like, my face feels weird. And I look back, and all my boys are grabbing this kid and throwing him out of the party. Look, would you fucking hit our boy? And I turn, and I'm like, just get hit in the fucking face? And my boy's like, yeah, dude, you just
Yeah,
punched
he was
you.
hammered.
And I'm like, I'm gonna go fuck him up. And they're like, no, you're not.
Yeah, he's already out the
literally
party.
He's already gone, and you can't even move, dude. Like, I was so fucking drunk. Anyway, guys, it was a Project X type party. It was fucking wild.
It was. Yo, there was people in the basement, people in like the living room, the kitchen.
Everywhere, rolling blunts.
Yeah, literally.
Every type of party activity was going on in that house. There were probably someone probably got fucked in that house. I don't know.
I was definitely trying to put in pain. But unfortunately, I didn't.
Damn, sluts.
Yeah, I've never pulled a Nate Jacobs at a party and fucked a Cassie in the bathroom. You know?
Really?
No.
I'm sure I have once or twice in my days.
No, not me. Not been that lucky. I've been the lucky guy. Just
probably
not
just
at
took
a
him
party.
home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
It
one
happens.
time was shout out to Cliff, my boy Cliff.
Oh, I thought you were doing a name drop of the lady. I'm like, oh,
No.
you're a real one.
He was gonna have a party though, and we were all excited to go. And then we were at a show, and this girl and I ran into each other, and we planned on going to the party, but we went straight home. And
Yeah.
it's just
and you're
nothing.
not- do y'all know
We had
me?
our own party. You know what I
Yeah.
mean, it was a good time too.
Yeah,
That was a good
A
one.
little private. Little
Yeah.
VIP.
And I skipped the whole party. That was really like, people were like, "You're coming to the party?" I was like, "Hell yeah, dude! Can't wait to be there." And then just next morning, I was like, "Where were you?" And I was like,
It's definitely in the
I had
United
a way better night than you guys.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to the.
Damn, sluts.
Yeah, shout out to all
I'm
them.
all for them.
Do you have Brian? You have anything to plug? Do you have any? I feel like we're gonna cap it off. So
I
we've
got my
been flowing and
I got my Stay Smooth business and my my ops. You can find that staysmooth.bigcartel.com. And Stay Smooth is STAYSMOOVE dot big. Did I say .cartel.com? Bigcartel.com.
Yeah. You said it.
And yeah, you can find my Stay Smooth stuff. We got our summer collection coming. You know what I mean? It's about to be spring, so about to drop some t-shirts. We got some fire ass shorts, bro. I'm doing a split, like, so half is gonna be like black, other side is gonna be red. I'm gonna do some blue and black. It's gonna be crazy.
Let me know, because I always say this, but keep on me about it. Let me cop some stuff from you so I can wear it on my shows and we
Sure.
take pictures of it and shit. For real.
Yeah,
I
I
mean
love
that.
that. Yeah, that's love.
I said it on the pod, and I've said it I haven't said that part in real life, but I'm just saying it now. So bother me about it, because at least I'll wear it, at least just for the show. But I want to buy something too. So
Absolutely.
because
And-
all the stuff you wear, I do like. I like the style and everything. So it's my style. Like it's that it's a yeah.
It's fire.
It is.
So
It really,
I appreciate you.
Real
fucking-
talk.
yeah, for real.
Yo, I love all these drops.
Thank
I
you.
haven't told you. I have plenty of questions about them because
Oh, yeah,
you got some fire ones up there.
Go ahead and ask. I
Yeah.
only have 4 because of the buttons, but eventually I'm gonna have. I want to get a machine that just plays drops. I have to figure that out. I'm lazy. I have to figure that out. But
Yeah,
what do
that's
you want to know?
fire.
What do you want to know?
Nah, I was gonna see how many you had.
Oh, I have 4. I got I got News for Your Gay. That's Ice-T from Law and Order SVU. Real Talk's R. Kelly from Real Talk.
Yeah.
And then I got Damn Sluts. That's it's from one of Bradley Cooper's friends from Wedding Crashers. Says it to him on the phone. It's just
Yeah.
really funny. And then These Blacks is Livia Soprano from The Sopranos. And
Yeah,
she
that-
says that.
Easy blacks.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Nah, that's fucking fire, bro. And I want you on my podcast, my show myself. On Smooth Views is what we call it.
Hell yeah.
I want you on there.
Dude, let's set it up. I'll be there. Share it all over my shit. I love doing other people's shows because it gives me time to relax. You know what I mean? Because doing this, it's not that it's stressful. It's just I have to keep the flow going. I have to look up bullshit. You know. But this went better than I thought. Not that I didn't think it would go bad. This went way better than I thought. I had a good time.
sure.
Even though
Love is love.
it was a lot of TV talk, I don't think people give a shit. And honestly, this podcast has no theme. So if anyone is rolling their eyes, you can suck my dick.
Thanks.
Guys, you know the deal. Catch me at Silly Selly on Instagram. I'm just grabbing my calendar, Brian. Sorry.
You good, bro?
At Silly Selly on Instagram, all S's, no spaces. Also, check out the podcast Instagram. I've been doing different artwork for the podcast now, so hopefully that'll get more people to listen. Soon we'll have video, but check out that podcast. That's Yes Offense Podcast at Yes Offense Podcast on Instagram. And then if you want to see me live, you guys, I will be I'll actually be in New York City March 27th with Pete Angelo. We're doing a show out at the Producers Club. So if you're out there, come see me. For the rest of March, I forgot to write down some of my dates, and I don't recall them. And this is also coming out later than when I'm recording it. So check me out in April. I will be in Powder Hollow Brewery in Enfield, Connecticut. That will be in Lemaire Lee from Panties in the Mouth podcast, and is always on Matt and Shane's podcast, is going to be on on that show. He's going to be headlining, so please come on down. Really appreciate the support on that one. Shaquana Cochran's hosting. Chris Warren and I are featuring. If you know, that's a fucking dope show. Like, if you know
Top
local CT Comics, that's an amazing show. And having Lemaire Lee, it's like I'm really stoked for this show. I can't
It's lit.
stress enough how much I need people to come to this one. I really want it to go well. Also, guys, check out my other podcast, Pete and Selly Do the Cinema. It's me and Pete Angelo, who I'm going to be in New York with this month. We pick a movie, we review it. We did The Batman recently. And go check that shit out, guys. Check that movie out. It was pretty good. Brian, you got anything else to say, bro?
I should. I think that might be it, my guy. Did I tell him? Oh,
Whatever,
Smooth Hef on Instagram.
Yes.
SMOOVEHEFF. And yeah, I'll plug in my Facebook too. Sure. Brian Rogers.
Hell yeah, guys. Brian Rogers.
BRIAN ROGERS.
Sorry for interrupting. No, it's
you're good, bro. Love is love. I appreciate being on here.
Nah, man, this is great. You're obviously welcome to come on again, and I'm next time we'll put it with someone. If not, who gives a shit, man? This is great. Thank you. See you, nerds.